And we expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup.
So here's Miami's starting group. Hero out there with Mitchell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Powell in its small forward. The three from Tatum. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brown outside. Pass to Cato. Nice ball movement by Boston. Just 5 to shoot. Tatum. A rebound by Mitchell.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Powell for 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Brown with the bucket.
Well, that's excellent initiative by Brown. Seeing a lane open up and attacking.
And last season, yet again, 60-plus wins, Greg, for the Celtics. One of the elite teams clearly in the league.
And the only concern was perhaps a tendency towards complacency, but after coming up short last season and with Tatum sidelined, some adversity to spark their competitive fire.
Pass to Hauser. And here is Brown. Shoots over Hero. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Brown dishes to Tatum. To the middle. It's stolen by Adebayo. Powell kicks to Mitchell. Wiggins outside. Powell outside. Off target with his 3. Celtics trail by 4. Outside Tatum. A nice shot by Brown.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Now here's Powell. Pass to Mitchell. And here is Hero. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, no time needed for Hero. He's always ready to fire.
Brown against Hero. Brown the pass to Hauser. Left side Tatum. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. As now we'll give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Vucevic. And the shot is good. Miami leading by 6. A model of consistency, Stan, for many years, Vucevic.
Yeah, look, Vucevic has been scoring, rebounding, and passing at a high level really since he's come into this league. One of the most skilled big men in the league and sort of a model for the next guys that have come around.
And here's White. Following the three-pointer by Bam Adebayo. Shot clock at 3. And it's White missing. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Here's Pritchard. He has yet to score from past the arc. Wiggins with the rebound. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Heat. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Adebayo. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Celtics trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Down low. Here's Vucevic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Heat lead by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
We've got Peyton Pritchard. Vucevic is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Walsh in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Here's Jokic Jonas. Here's Powell. That's good on the jump shot. Powell's got 5 points so far.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Pass to Shireman. Over to the left wing. Now, here's Vucevic. He's covered closely. The 11-footer. And it's good for 2. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
Vucevic is a strong guy. That contact didn't bother him at all.
Now, Ware. And here is Powell. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. There's the 3. Boston grabs the miss. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Shireman. Still yet to score. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Off target from outside. Miami leading by 5. A floater, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Jokic Jonas.
That was Celtics Entertainment.
Celtics trail by 5. Brown outside. From the arc. And Ware pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Powell, the pass to Adebayo. Good on the shot. Adebayo's got 8 points.
When Bam gets it around the hoop, he knows what to do.
Vucevic setting the pick for Brown. Shoots. Boston again missing. The Heat leading by 7. It's Powell on the wing. Light covering. Mitchell dishes to Powell. It's hauled in by Brown.
I mean, that's the shot to take. He just couldn't get it to go.
For three, cash money, Brown with the train. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. Tatum. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jaquez the pass to Powell. Back to Jaquez. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Vucevic. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Jaquez. He's got 10. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Misses the 3.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Adebayo down low. White's there. Adebayo with the bucket. And it's an 8-point Miami lead.
Well, you know what Bam's going to give you on defense, but when he's clicking on offense like this, such a bonus for this team.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Kate is checked in, and Sam Hauser subbed in for Jason Tatum. Then for the Heat, Wiggins comes in for Khalil Ware. And it's Tyler Hero in for Jaime Jaquez. Now here's Powell. 5 points in the game. Wiggins kicks to Hero. Adebayo with a screen on White. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Over Pritchard. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 5 now. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Brown dishes to White. Pass to Hauser. And again, it's Boston with the 3.
Yeah, and guys, when White's got the ball in his hands, you can count on him to make the right decision with it.
Powell outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. No coverage that time.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Keita. No scoring in this one. Brown, no good. Powell, the pass to Wiggins. Here's Hero. This one for 3. The shot, no good. And so it's the Miami Heat bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us? Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Mitchell is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Powell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Wiggins in at the 4-man position. Miami leading by 7. Outside, Hero. A steal. Brown dishes to Tatum. Brown gets it done inside.
Look, Brown's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
Outside, Hero. Powell, no one around him. No good on the three.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Miami's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Powell, the pass to Adebayo. And the shot goes down. Adebayo's got 14 points.
Well, that's textbook pick-and-roll basketball. Adebayo just taking what the defense gives him.
White looking around. Brown outside. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. Hero from long range. Celtics trail by 7. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, the way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work. Kevin?
High praise indeed. Allie, we thank you very much. Back to Hero. Launches a three. Rebound Boston. Kata's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Hauser. They get it back. Out to White. Here's the pick. A 3-ball. Cans it from downtown. White's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
I like the unselfish approach from Brown there, willing to give it up to his open teammates.
Back to Hero. Fires the 3. Hero can't get that one to fall. At one time, pretty much just a three-point specialist, Sam Hauser, coach, is now cranking up the defense.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can come into the league and maybe carve out a niche with just one skill. But usually what you have to do is take that one skill and build on it so that you can be a consistent rotation player. Sam Hauser has done that, and as you said, he's added the defense to his shooting ability.
White setting the pick for Brown for the lead. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Vucevic checked in for Boston. Heat also with the sub. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Mitchell. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Adebayo passes to Powell. Here's Jaquez. Hauser defending. Jaquez with the bucket.
Yeah, he's such a competitive guy. Jaquez Jr. just willing that ball in.
White the basket. We've got 1:55 left here in the third quarter. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And guys, really no surprise to see Brown flourishing on offense. He is just fearless on that end.
Hero from long range. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 14-4 run right now. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Hero.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
A 3-pointer off the mark.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
The Heat trail by 5. Higgins outside. Pass to Powell. 3-pointer. Nailed from 3-point land. Powell's got 8 points.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Outside Tatum. Back to White. Now here's Brown. And here's White from outside the arc. Wiggins with the rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now Hero. Powell outside. A miss that time would have put him up. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Stolen by Hero. Powell, the pass to Wiggins. Hero from long range. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Boston on top. They finish off the third quarter with a massive 16-7 run. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. I've got Vucevic, Peyton Pritchard out there with Tatum, and it's Shireman in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Boston 5. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Hawkins with the ball, out guarded by Tatum. Mitchell wide open. That's 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Celtics making a switch here. Garza's checked in. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Coach did everything he could to fire up his team, saying, quote, "This is where every one of you has to dig deep. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Anything to give his team an extra push to close the gap. Guys."
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Hawkins, the pass to Larson. To the inside. Where? Good. And now it's a 3-point Heat lead.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. The kick out to Tatum. 5 to shoot. Launches it. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Adebayo. Lets it go from 14. Garza pulls it in. Here's Shireman. Now Pritchard. Covered by Mitchell. The 3 from Tatum.
Well, look at how his team works to get Tatum set up for success. Feeding him when he's ready to fire.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Higgins outside. Again, the miss by the Heat. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Tatum kicks to White. Pass to Hauser. Now Brown. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go. Brown's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Rebounded by Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell with the steal. Powell. He drills the 3.
And when Wiggins moves the rock, it's a huge plus for the offense.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Tatum. It's stolen by Adebayo. Mitchell. Powell fires. Missed on the 3. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Now White. Tatum outside. From outside. Drained from outside.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Let's go courtside, and there's some news on Vucevic. What have they told you there, Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Celtics was able to update me on the situation. He told me that the issue is a sore back. They're trying to work out the stiffness now. By their estimation, no further damage can be caused by playing on this particular injury, so they're going to roll the dice and he's going to play.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Yeah, silver linings. Obviously, being healthy is the goal, but this could be worse.
Outside, Hero. Shoots. Rebounded by Tatum. Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Stolen by Hero. Here's Powell. Takes the 3. That's off. And 1:01 left in the fourth. Powell against Tatum. That does not go. Hero on the wing, Mitchell. Light covering. Adebayo. Jumper is off. And here's Boston. The lead is 2. Now here's Tatum. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. White knocks down the 3.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And the Heat call time here. They're down by 5. And what's their best move at this point?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Hero looking over the defense. Rebounded by Tatum. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Tyler Hero. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown. At the line for 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Timeout called, the Heat. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from three, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Wiggins fires, misses the three. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for two shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that